Welcome back to Top Repairs. Today's topic, I'm going to show you guys how to fix P0420 catalyst system low efficiency. Before you begin, make sure you don't have an exhaust leak, because if there is an exhaust leak, it can definitely throw the reading off in the exhaust system. For example, the oxygen sensor can get the wrong reading. So make sure that you don't have a cracked or bad exhaust manifold or bad exhaust manifold gasket. Make sure you don't have bad exhaust gasket over here and here, right at the catalytic converter. And make sure you don't have any exhaust leak anywhere in the exhaust system. Next, check for codes. If you're getting codes for a bad oxygen sensor, make sure you fix that problem before trying to diagnose P0420 code. Because if you have a bad oxygen sensor, again, it can give the false reading. And again, you might get bad oxygen sensor code and also P0420 code as well. Next, check for additional code. For example, make sure you're not getting any misfire code, such as P0300, P0301, P0302, and so on. Because if there is an engine misfire, it can cause a lot of raw fuel to get dumped inside the exhaust system, and it can end up in a catalytic converter, and it can actually cause damage to the catalytic converter. Next, make sure you don't have any stuck open fuel injector, because if the fuel injectors are stuck open, again, it can cause a lot of raw fuel to get dumped inside the exhaust system. When all that raw fuel get dumped into the exhaust system, it can get extremely hot in the catalytic converter area, and it can cause damage to the catalytic converter, and it can also cause it to glow red. If you look at your tailpipe and you notice there's a lot of black soot on it, it means that your engine is running rich. If your engine is running rich and you're getting P0172 or P0175, all that black soot can end up in the catalytic converter, and it can cause that black soot to end up on the honeycomb structure in the catalytic converter, and it can cause it to clog. If your head gasket blew before and you had the head gasket fixed, well, guess what? When the head gasket failed before, it's going to cause a lot of coolant to end up in the exhaust system. And again, it can end up in the catalytic converter. When too much coolant gets dumped on the catalytic converter, it can cause damage to it. One way to tell that the catalytic converter has failed is that it is going to make a rattling noise. So when the engine is running and you hear a rattling noise coming from the catalytic converter area, it means that the honeycomb structure inside the catalytic converter has failed and it is moving around inside. Also, another way you can check for a bad catalytic converter is to get a rubber mallet and tap on the catalytic converter. If you hear noise coming from the inside and it sounds like there's marbles inside, then again, it means that the honeycomb structure has failed and it is moving around on the inside. Another way to check for a bad catalytic converter is to use an infrared thermometer. So what you want to do is you want to run the engine until it is at operating temperature, and you want to check the temperature at right here and right here. So you want to compare the two reading when the engine is running. If you notice that the reading is lower on this side where the exhaust is at, and if the reading is lower over here compared to here, it means that the catalytic converter is clogged. And again, it is time to change that catalytic converter. Does catalytic converter cleaner help? And the answer is, it depends. If the honeycomb structure is not falling apart and it is still intact, and if the catalytic converter is just clogged caused by black soot, yes, the catalytic converter cleaner will work. However, again, if the honeycomb structure has fallen apart, the catalytic converter cleaner will not fix the issue. I hope you found that lesson useful. As always, thank you for watching and subscribe to Top 5 Auto Repairs.